Good afternoon. This is Flat Cap Cafe Racer. Well, after today, I'm one step closer to getting to replace some of my motorcycles. Let me fill you in what's happening. Stay tuned.
Meerkat.
Well, sometime early Sunday morning on August 21st, I was just finishing up the ride to kind of bring people up to speed here. Uh, ride with my nephews out in Colorado, and my trailer with the two motorcycles, the BMW and the Tiger 900, were stolen. So then I started going through the process of police reports, notifying the insurance companies, and trying to get all the information that those folks wanted. Well, it turns out that there really wasn't much action that the police were doing that I could see, not from the police report that I got, no more than the information I'd originally given them. So I wasn't on a lot of hope with them finding my trailer or my motorcycles. And if they did, by each day that went by, it's less likely that they were going to be repairable or usable anymore. So basically, the police didn't even show up to do that. They just took a statement over the telephone. Then we loaded up with what we had left, and we left Denver. The good news is the van got a lot better gas mileage going back than it did going out there pulling a trailer with two motorcycles. And we didn't have to wash anything when we got back. The bad news is, even though I gave them a recorded statement as we were coming back on the interstate, I still had to fill out some paperwork, the same kind of paperwork, and for each one of the motorcycles, listing all the accessories, where I bought it, when I put it on, you know, any kind of receipts that I had, I provided. They wanted to have my telephone records from the day before, the day of, and the day after the theft, which I didn't appreciate very much. And there was just a lot of things that you have to get notarized as affidavits, uh, say what you're claiming is truthful and that and such. Then all that information then goes from the person you initially contact. It filters to an appraiser. Then then the appraiser will call you, telling you what they're gonna provide you as far as the motorcycle for each one of your motorcycles and your accessories. And the way you got to that is how?
So what we do is we find comparable vehicles selling in the market area. Sometimes we do have to expand outside the market area, but that's how we come about those figures.
I mean, discounting the accessories and discounting, for this, that, and the other. The Native book has the prices on those quite a bit higher than what you have. Is that just the bikes, or is there anything for the accessories and things that you?
That was with all the accessories figured in.
And depending on the insurance companies, they use some sort of whichever one benefits them most, whether that's in Blue Book or NADA or comparables for your area. Uh, but eventually, they're going to come up with some numbers. They're going to give you the numbers, and I just got those today, and it's going to be enough to replace one of the motorcycles completely, and it'll be enough to. This is just for the bike insurance, uh, left over to do some other things, but not nearly as much. I'm not going to be able to replace the bikes with equal value. Automatically you're going to lose. You lose your setup, you lose your freight, you lose your tax, you lose your documentation, because you're not basing the payoff of the bike that you have on that stuff. They're basing it off basically your MSRP and what they think your actual, in my case, actual cash value of the bike would be. So my insurance with for the trailer was covered by a different insurance company, and I haven't gotten that back, so I don't know what that's going to be. I really appreciate my nephew John's help in sorting through some of the legal issues here and some advice. Thanks, John. Join me and my friends at Flat Cap Cafe Racer for riding and racing. Please subscribe.